Hey there, this is Grandpa Jones again. Now, I want everybody to know I am not a racist. I don't care what color you are, everybody is equal. But we are trying to get up there and act and be like white people. Why you want to be like something white? You ever look at a white person's skin real close? If you get up and you take a magnifying glass and go up close to a white girl or white boy's skin, you know you'll see all different kind of colors in there. Their skin don't even know what color they want to be. They're colorless. Why you want to be like that? They call themselves Caucasian, and you think about it, it sounds like a carcass. A carcass is something dead, a dead animal or dead something. Why you want to be like that? I don't want to be like no Caucasus. I don't want to be no Caucasian. I just want to be me. I want to sit back, eat my rice, and like I'm no Geechee now. I ain't from the South. I'm from up north. I know I sound like I'm from the South, but I'm not. I'm from up north, and I love my blackness. But I see people running up and down the street, all these black girls, and they're all getting up here trying to straighten their hair. You wasn't born with no straight hair. You was born with curly hair, girl. Why don't you leave your hair be? Why are you trying to be so much like a white girl? I can't see how anybody get up here and be kissing on them there white girl. Them girls is ugly. Now, if you give me a black woman and she taking care of herself and she ain't trying to look like no white girl, boy, I love that woman to death. I don't care if she fat, skinny, or what. I love them to death. I don't care if she's black or brown. The lighter she gets, I sort of kind of back away sometimes. But sometimes you got them light girls, them light black girls, they looking pretty good too, you know. But when you start trying to be like a white girl and changing the color of your skin and the color of your hair, blonde hair, that look like a clown to me. When I see these here these here black girls dyeing their hair blonde and all these different colors, I'm thinking I'm in a circus looking at some white girl or white girls, they clowns anyway. But I'm not prejudiced though. I don't want you to think I'm prejudiced or I'm racist or something like that. Cause I ain't. I could love a white girl too. As long as she put on some color on her skin. But everything okay. Everything okay. We'll wake up one day, and then when we do wake up, maybe we'll get our blackness together. We'll get up here and bring back the afro. I used to have a big afro. My afro was so big it was sagging all down by my shoulder. But I didn't put none of that jelly curl in my hair. You hear black people when I was young, there was jerry curl in there, it was dripping all over their shoulders, and you grab one of them. That's how they was able to get away from the police so much. The police tried to grab them, and the jerry curl juice was so slippery, they slipped right out of the police's hand, and they got away. But I ain't did none of that there stuff. I kept my afro nice and big and puffed up. Now I go bald. I'm not. If I grow my hair covers my whole head. I don't have these here receding forehead and stuff like this here. But we need to get up here and wake back up and start loving our blackness and stop killing each other. We sit up here, we want to go down the street calling ourselves being a gangster and a man. You want to be a gangster? Go down there and shoot some of them white people and see what happens to your butt. You ain't gonna get up here and get away. Them white people gonna come and hunt you down, hunt your mama down, and dig your grandmama out of the grave and hunt her down too. So we need to wake up and start getting ourselves back together. Alright again everybody, this is Grandpa Jones again. I was watching the news and I think we got some black agents working for the white people. I'm not prejudiced in that, you know. I just think that, you know, black people are pretty beautiful. And we do some stupid things. Like, we get up here, we kill each other, and we get up here and we'll run right up and do exactly what the police and everybody want. And then the police turn them out and they kill us. And when they kill us, then we want to cry, all this, all that, you know. And now, right, this has been going on for years. We just waking up now to get up here to start noticing it. I mean, when I was young, they were doing the same thing. They were murdering us, and they were getting up here, throwing us in prison for no reason whatsoever. And they'll get up here and frame us. You say, well, you used to say when we was young, when I was younger, that why would a white man or the police want to frame you when you ain't got nothing? You're a poor nobody. But we used to tell people that when you take a whole bunch of little nobodies and you put them all together, you get one big somebody. And they used to frame us. This is how they used to get up here and build up their criminal justice system and everything else. They used to get up here and arrest black people left and right for no reason whatsoever. They were putting us in jail and everything else for things that we didn't do. And we used to sit up here and not do nothing about it. Now you're going to wake up and say, oh, we've been unjustly treated. They've been doing this here to us for ages. Even when they were doing it to us while we were slaves and everything. And they didn't stop when they claimed to have emancipated, or as they say, Lincoln emancipated the slaves. Lincoln had slaves too. You know, you didn't know that, did you? He had slaves too. And they told him if he wanted to be successful as a president, that he had to get up here and free his slaves. And that's why he did that. Because Lincoln said very plainly, he said if it would help the Union, he would free the slaves. And he said if it would help the Union stay together, he would support slavery. So it ain't nothing new what they're doing to us. We just gotta wake up even more so. We just sleeping like crazy. Hey there, people. This here is Grandpa Jones, and I want to talk a little bit to my people about what they're doing to themselves. A lot of my people, they're getting up here and they're talking about, you know, making themselves look better. How can you look better than you already are? Your blackness is so good and sweet. I mean, like, look at us. We're running around and dyeing our hair blonde. How many black people you know was born with blonde hair? You know, you look like a clown when you do stuff like that. Trying to look like a white people. White people are ugly. They're real ugly now, and you want to get up here and look like some white person. I mean, what's the matter with you, girl or guy or whatever? Especially you girls. You want to get up here, you got all this blonde hair on your head and stuff like this here. I ain't never met nobody who's black and was born with blonde hair. Now, you need to stop that there. This is Grandpa Jones saying, good night, goodbye, see you later. Okay, adios, amigos. Uh-oh, we still running? Wow, look at this here. Man, this here thing just don't want to stop talking, filming me. You know, that's because I'm black. Black is beautiful. Black is lovely. Black is sweet. Like sugar and honey. You know, and we got a good heart too. We got a real good heart. But we have to get up here and start loving ourselves and each other. But we could be a fantastic nation and rule the whole world. Yet we want to kill each other. That's conditioning. The white man done conditioned us to want to kill each other and kill ourselves. White man got you thinking that you're a monkey, that you came from monkeys. But if you look at the skin, you move all that hair out of the way of the monkey and the chimpanzee, you move all that hair away and look at the skin of the monkey, that monkey's skin is white. So that should tell you a whole lot where white people came from, if they didn't come from where I know they came from. They tell you about cavemen and all this stuff that, we used to be cavemen. That was on every show I saw. They got white people depicting themselves as cavemen. I ain't living in no cave. My ancestors ain't living in no cave. Maybe the white people had living in the caves and everything, but not my people. We in Africa now, we were kings and queens and rulers of the nations and stuff like this here. They get up here and they tell you that Queen of Sheba was a white girl. They have these white people playing the part of Queen of Sheba. Over there in, where was she from? Ethiopia? How many white people you know in Ethiopia that didn't go there and sneak into the country or something? Ethiopia, all of Africa was black. And they got you believing that Cleopatra and Queen of Sheba and all of these here people, they were white. Got white people sticking them. Same thing with Jesus Christ. They sit up here and make you think Jesus Christ was a white man with long, what color? That brown hair, long, white people hair, stuff. Jesus, when you read in the Bible, it tells you he had curly hair. And how many people you know have curly hair besides black people? Naturally curly, that is. And then they said his skin was like a bronze red color, a dark color. And in the area he was born, you ain't finding no whole bunch of white people, especially back then, born, that's white. And they got these pictures on the wall of this white man. You know that picture was painted by Michelangelo, and he had his nephew sit down as his model. And so he painted a picture of his nephew and said, this is Jesus Christ. And every black person in the world is believing that. How dumb can we get? We sitting up here thinking that Jesus Christ is white. We better wake up and start smelling the